Why do we often shy away from discussing mental health, a topic that affects every one of us directly or indirectly? It's an invisible scar that many of us bear, hidden away from the world due to the fear of judgment, the fear of being misunderstood. This fear is born from the stigma that surrounds mental health. A stigma so pervasive it whispers in the ears of those suffering, convincing them that their struggles are a sign of weakness, something to be ashamed of. This stigma exists in various forms. Public stigma, where society labels and discriminates against those with mental health issues. Self-stigma, where individuals internalize these negative stereotypes, leading to feelings of shame and worthlessness. And structural stigma, where policies and institutions inadvertently discourage individuals from seeking help. These stigmatizing attitudes and behaviors create barriers, acting as invisible walls that deter individuals from understanding their mental health and seeking the help they need. But it's time to break down these walls, to initiate conversations, to normalize mental health discussions. Because mental health isn't a topic to be shied away from, it's a topic to be embraced and understood. Remember, mental health is as crucial as physical health, if not more. Ever wondered how our perceptions can shape our actions and reactions towards mental health? Let's take a moment to understand this. Mental health, much like physical health, is an integral part of our overall well-being, yet it's often shrouded in unwarranted stigma, a product of misconceptions and stereotypes. This stigma, this invisible barrier, can discourage those in need from seeking help. It can isolate and silence them, exacerbating their struggles. But it doesn't have to be this way. Education, understanding, and empathy are our most potent tools against such barriers. By learning about mental health, we can replace misconceptions with facts, stereotypes with understanding. We can normalize conversations around it, making it easier for those struggling to speak out and seek help. Remember, mental health conditions are not a sign of weakness. They're just another part of the human experience, much like any physical ailment. The power of understanding mental health cannot be overstated. It's a catalyst for change, a beacon of hope for those silenced by stigma. It's a bridge that connects us, fostering empathy and compassion. Knowledge is indeed power, especially when it comes to destigmatizing mental health. So what can we do when we or our loved ones struggle with mental health issues? Indeed, the first step is always the hardest, but it's also the most crucial. Recognizing that you're not alone is vital. In this vast world, there are countless others who have walked the same path you're treading, and guess what? There's help available at every corner. It's important to know that there are various resources out there, ready to extend a helping hand. These include professional therapists, counselors, psychiatrists, and psychologists who are trained to guide you through your journey to recovery. They're equipped with the knowledge and expertise to understand your situation and provide the appropriate support. Moreover, there are numerous online platforms, helplines, and support groups that provide a safe space for sharing your experiences and hearing others' stories. These platforms can help you feel understood, less alone, and more hopeful. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what about the fear and hesitation surrounding therapy and medical assistance? It's completely normal to feel apprehensive. After all, opening up about your personal struggles isn't easy, but remember, these professionals are here to help, not judge. They provide a confidential and non-judgmental space for you to express your feelings. It's also worth noting that seeking help doesn't mean you're weak. On the contrary, it's a sign of strength and courage. It shows that you're taking charge of your mental health and making strides towards well-being. So take that first step. Reach out, ask for help. It's okay not to be okay, but it's not okay to stay that way. Seek the support you need today. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. How can we contribute to a stigma-free society? This is a question that we should all be asking ourselves, because the answer lies within each and every one of us. Overcoming mental health stigma is not a solitary task, but a collective responsibility. To combat stigma, we need to foster open conversations about mental health. This means speaking honestly and openly about our experiences, our struggles, and our triumphs. It's about breaking down the walls of silence that often surround mental health and replacing them with bridges of understanding. Practicing empathy is another crucial step. Empathy is not just about understanding someone else's perspective, but also about acknowledging their feelings as valid and important. When we empathize with others, we help to create a safe space where they can express their emotions without fear of judgment or rejection. Advocating for mental health awareness is another vital component. This can take many forms, from sharing resources and information to supporting mental health legislation. Advocacy is about using our voices to effect change and to ensure that mental health is recognized as a vital part of overall health. Let's not forget the importance of collective effort. Overcoming stigma is a journey we must embark on together. It's about creating a society where mental health is understood, not stigmatized, where people feel supported, not isolated, and where seeking help is seen as a sign of strength, not weakness. Together we can create a world where mental health stigma is a thing of the past. Let's strive for that world, because mental health matters, because you matter, and because together we are stronger.